wonders of an age gone by are known to us today. One tells us of a city, on the Elbe banks it lay. We remember now Dresden, the beautiful town, the charm and the splendor, a place of renown. The folk in the city could hear all along the banks of the Elbe a firm, joyful song. Neither Hamburg nor Dresden from fair Elbe land was spared the harsh fate at the murderer's hand. O'er Germany the sun went down and flames engulfed the night. The fires raged and you'll hear Dresdeners scream out in their plight. The German jewels lost, the flames have left their brand. O Dresden, you are lost now to the German fatherland. In the year 1206, the name of Dresden is mentioned for the first time. Two parts separated by the river Elbe are joined by a stone bridge, and thus Dresden was born. The middle of the 16th century saw the rise of the Elbe metropolis into the most important Protestant territorial state of Germany. Dresden was raised to a royal seat by the Bottinians, and on the accession to the throne of Friedrich Augustus I, later called Augustus the Strong, Dresden became a brilliant center of artistic creation and creative spirit. A jewel on the banks of the Elbe, admired by the whole world. This special atmosphere in Dresden came about at that time and was to last almost 300 years. And now, please climb aboard and come with us on a visit to Dresden. Here, the Altstädter Wack, which was built by Gottfried Schinkel in classical style. The Semper Oper at the Theaterplatz near to the Elbe bank was built by Manfred von Semper, according to the plans drawn by his father, Gottfried von Semper. There are many famous names connected with Dresden's opera house. Two of Richard Wagner's works, The Flying Dutchman and Tannhauser, had their first performances here, as well as the great works of Richard Strauss. But it was Carl Maria von Weber who began a new era of German opera here. The Zwinger. This marvel of Saxon sandstone was created by the highly imaginative Baroque architect Daniel Perpelman at the command of his prince, who loved art. This monumental court was once home to magnificent events and masquerades, for Augustus the Strong loved a display of splendor. Lavish figures and sculptures were created by the sculptor Balthasar Perlmoser. With abundant riches, he brightened up this cheerful architecture. The special charm of the Zwinger consisted in the harmonic interaction of architecture and water, reaching its climax here in the Nymphenbad. Created in a golden age of art, the Zwinger remained for centuries a festival site of the most magnificent dimensions. In the course of time, the Zwinger pavilions were filled with valuable collections. For example, the oldest mineralogy museum in the world, the famous collection of porcelain, and the drawing room of mathematics and physics. With almost 2,000 marvels of precision engineering in the field of time measurement, it is one of the oldest technical collections. The courtyard of the Zwinger incorporated a famous and much admired collection, the Dresdner Gemälde Galerie. Its greatest treasure was Raphael's Sistine Madonna. In a special room, it radiated its entire beauty and divine majesty over the visitors. The artistic wealth of Europe was housed in the picture gallery at Dresden. Rubens' Miliarca and Atlante, and Satyr and Tigris. Rembrandt's self-portrait with Saskia. Wedding at Cana by Veronese. The Madonna by Urilium. Correnzio's The Penitential Magdalena. The Sleeping Venus by Giorgione. Titian's The Tribute Money. The Matchmaker by Vermeer of Delft. Lee Otter, The Chocolate Girl. The Wedding Procession by Ludwig Richter. The Crossing Over at the Stone of Horror. From Caspar David Friedrich, The Cross in the Elbe Mountains. Hotel Bellevue, The Little Italian Village, the Catholic Court Church and the Castle. The enormous castle tower rose above all the other towers of the town. The large castle courtyard with its richly decorated staircase tower was an important work of German Renaissance artists. Inside the castles were magnificent banqueting rooms, the ballroom with thousands of candles, and the large hall for festive court receptions, with its valuable wall hangings made in the Saxon weaving mills. The castle's tower room housed a precious collection of rare porcelain from Japan, China, and Old Meissen. This name was known by the whole world. It was aptly christened after the green colour of the room which contained the silver treasure of the Vatinians. The green vault was the largest European treasure chamber and shone with fairy tale brilliance. Its material value was estimated at over 40 million marks, but its real value was incalculable. The treasures stored here dazzled not only because of their value or their size. They captivated above all because of their outstanding aesthetic quality. At the command of Augustus the Strong, artists of the highest order created incomparable treasures. The three Dinglinger brothers worked together with 14 assistants for 8 years on this court of the Mogul. Today, these fantastic treasures have been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. Dresden's greatest personality, the golden figure of the Rathaus man, rises up to a height of 6 meters. He serves to measure the size of the monumental city hall, which was built by Karl Roth in modern Baroque style on the former castle walls. The Pragerstrasse enticed one to stroll around and shop. It was the most elegant shopping street in Dresden. Dresden had a reputation as a garden town. Its most beautiful park with wonderful trees was the Großer Garten. Johann Georg III had